Такс, 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 такс. Такс, такс, такс. Обережно шоколадні сіли. Такс, добренько. Хочеться ще побігати. Just slide away. Тюссон. Поки навантажиться. Що десь завантажилось? Так, а що тут? А, це ми зустрілися так, згадую, що відбулося. Це ми зустрілися з чуваком, порубалися з ним. Треба під'їсти. Окей. Toxicity падає. Що тішить? Meat Regis. Так, давай глянемо ось що. Leakage Foo. Так, склади. Це ми глянемо згодом. Тут поки взагалі нічого по Тюссону. Secondary Witcher Contracts. Так, ну схоже, що нам поки що по цьому йти. Чекай, ну. 39 рівень suggested. Ладно, якщо 39, то ми ще не дотягуємо чуть-чуть. Підемо сюди сходимо. Tradition has sanctified to cause to conduct blah blah blah. The abilities through fields. One such night, Guillaume sought to stand out from the rest to fight Michel Mar and was injured as a result. There was girl to visit him in the medic stand. Окей, пішли до цього. Якщо у нас по рівню це краще. Та-та-та-та-та. Тру-ту-ту-ту-ту. Що тут ніч в Тюссоні? Так, мені цікаво, королева. Лишилась десь чи де вона? Що в основному квесті нам тут треба? Meet Regis біля Cemetery. Це пізніше. Яке цікаве місце.
Sir! Sir! A letter for you, sir!
Letter? Who from?
Can't rightly say, sir. I was just to deliver it.
Here. And thanks.
No, sir. Thank you. And I truly hope I'll be of service again.
І що за лист ми отримали?
Dearest.
I suspect weighty affairs, rather than merely the wine festival, have drawn you to Tüssone. Perhaps you'll find time to probe a certain matter in spite of this. I recently came across the mention of one Professor Moreau, a scholar in Beauclair, who conducted research into Witcher mutations. Though the details are rather murky, as is the location of the scholar's laboratory, his journal could contain more information. It lies buried with him in his tomb. I enclose a map I found in the book I happened upon. Though less than completely legible, I trust it will prove useful nonetheless. I felt this matter could prove of some importance to you. Thus I dispatched this letter without delay. Whatever you decide, please take exceedingly good care of yourself. Your Yen.
Jennifer.
A professor who studied Witcher mutations. Might actually be worth looking into.
Use some polish, vagrant.
Turn and face the strange. Ну давайте глянемо. Turn and face the strange. Окей. Провідаємо цього чувака і тоді... Що це?
Guess this champion.
Ties board. Чик, 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 чик.
Nox a la vie. Might be worth looking into.
The Witcher Geralt of Villeneuve's Vitals wanted to serve as a guide. Щось прям дивне. Щось дивне.
Someone needs an escort. Not something I do often, but might be worth investigating.
Так, а куди мені бігти? Далеко? Places where you can begin your quest for blood and wine are marked with the icon. Gotcha. Ну що, погуляємось, що нам поспішати нема куди особливо. Ого, так тут ціла мапа, це фактично величезна локація. Ну пішли побіжимося трошки. Скільки ж мені кустів то насипало, га? 1 мільйон. Неймовірно, 37. Ну, але зараз ми що за цим йдемо. Cooper's Gate.
Trolling on an empty stomach. Oh, dreadful.
Oh, dreadful. Patrolling on an empty stomach. Oh, dreadful. Що тут за квіти? Цікаві? Ні, не цікаві. Воно щось знизу там. Окей, біжимо сюди. We need to visit our friend. Хоп, переступимо водичку, як майстерно. Balius fruit. Fruit.
Witcher, I have a matter of prime urgency and import. I must speak to you.
A monster slayer.
Your wound. Feeling better?
It's healing splendidly, though I am to avoid trouble for some time. To be frank, that is precisely why I wish to speak with you.
Want me to stand in for you? Take on some trouble on your behalf?
That could very well be the case. You see, there is a maiden, nay, a lady. I suspect someone's cast an ill spell upon her. A curse, perhaps.
Let me guess. She suddenly grew cold, haughty, and distant, though the night before she was flirtatious and alluring.
Tut tut, Witcher. You jest, yet the matter is grave. Though true, the lady in question is dear to my heart. I shall not deny it.
I fear she has fallen victim to ill magic, and knows no one she could turn to for help.
What makes you think she might be cursed?
You must keep all I say to yourself, I beg you. I would never dare to be so indiscreet normally, yet I'm troubled about her, for her. Vivian shuns the company of others. Though the fairest maid at court, she keeps men at a distance. I thus determined I would resort to trickery.
Trickery? That even befitting of a knight?
In war, yes. And what is love if not battle? As it were, one evening I crouched in hiding outside her seamstress's home. As Vivian emerged from it, I too emerged, ever so gently but convincingly collided with her, then promptly offered to escort her home. She consented. At first, all augured well. I proposed a more scenic route. She agreed. I made kindly forays into conversation, and she even began to respond as we neared the end of our route.
Then suddenly,
mid-speech, from her mouth there flew a most hideous shriek. I stopped stone cold in my tracks while she turned red, then promptly ran off. I did not give chase that time. I attempted to approach her on several ensuing occasions, to learn what had happened, for I feared she had become entangled in some trouble. I noted that often, come night, she ventures into the woods, where I've seen her walk about a glade near a pool. I've striven on occasion to follow her, but lost track each time. It seemed then she'd melted into the air.
notice any other strange behavior? Additional symptoms?
No, Vivian's avoided me wholly since the first encounter. But folk gossip.
What about?
They say she's secretive, that no one ever sees her after dusk, that she's wont to suddenly disappear.
Nothing unusual about any of that. Tell me more about Vivian. Who is she? What's her story?
She's Her Enlightened Highness's lady-in-waiting. Her mother was a lady-in-waiting, her father a knight. That is all I've learnt, for the Duchessa grows angry when asked about her. Vivian spends her days within the palace walls. Yet we are in luck, for she has been named the tourney's patroness this year. Thus, each participant will be granted an audience with her.
Got a problem then. See, I'm not a participant.
I've devised a solution already. You shall take my place in the lists and thus gain the chance to speak to her.
I was looking forward to winning the tourney, very much so. Yet for Vivian, I am prepared to sacrifice anything.
This tourney, how's it work exactly?
It is the year's grandest and most important contest. Knights from all corners come to face off for the grand prize. And more importantly, for glory. A demanding test of knightly prowess in horsemanship, marksmanship and fencing. I qualified for the first time, had great hopes of winning. Yet...
Yeah, I get it. Anything for Vivian. Fine, I'll look into it. Gotta admit, piqued my curiosity.
I shall be forever in your debt. Now, we must ensure you are not eliminated from the tourney before you can meet Vivian.
Meaning?
Could you show me how you shoot, ride and fight, perchance? And you must learn the tourney rules, know how to apply them in practice. I did not mean to suggest I doubt your abilities. Everyone must train, even a witcher.
Besides, the tourney contests must surely differ, require skills you don't usually apply, races above all. The choice is yours. Where shall we start?
Тренування. Погнали.
Marksmanship. Feel I need to do some shooting.
Come with me.
Пішли води.
The marksmanship contest shall pit you against another for the best time and score. He who hits all his targets first wins.
Hope my aim's as good as that Cupid's who shot you.
Sometimes when you speak, I miss the meaning entirely.
Hit the red targets. Once more?
Done enough shooting.
Where to now? If you wish to know my thoughts, were I you, I would train on the race course ahead of all else.
Let's do some riding. Roach will like that.
Excellent idea. Come with me. The tourney's race differs from others you might have taken part in. You shall not ride against any opponent.
How's it a race at all, then?
It's a race against time. The true track begins in the arena, runs round the tourney grounds, then finishes again in the arena. The training track, however, lies beyond the arena. We shall go there now.
Так, ну окей, не бачу, чим це сильно відрізняється від того, що було. Що по колу треба буде ганяти тільки, да?
All is ready. Now listen, for it can be quite a challenge. Along your route stand dummies and targets. The dummies you may cut with your blade. The targets you must hit from your crossbow. The time you have to complete the course shall increase each time you land a strike, be it with blade or bolt. It may sound simple enough, yet I've seen many a knight fail this contest and hang his head in shame. During the race proper, judges throughout the course shall tally your points. For now you may ride unperturbed by those matters.
Holding down an attack button will trigger a slow motion mode, which makes it easier for you to strike a target. Geralt will decide for himself which side to attack from. Mountain markers. Holding down the aim button, slow motion. While this mode is active, Roach will maintain her speed, so you don't need to hold down the yellow button. Ну, типа, более-менее ясно.
Come on, Roach.
Не зрозумів. Ось так, типа. Ага, окей. Ох і воно жорстоко тупа штука. Окей. Поїхав щось, да?
Let's go.
А ну, коротше, вернемось.
Giddy up.
Тобто воно показує мені, де будуть ці.
Take it easy.
Так, ладно, до лампи. Time remaining is out. Зорієнтуватись з цим барахлом, це, звісно, ще та тема.
So, have you had enough, or do you wish to ride again?
Та ні, треба тренуватись.
No harm in
Хрін
going
собі.
again. Practice makes perfect, even for witchers.
А чи ти барахліста хрень? Підписався на таке говно. Так, ладно.
Faster.
Не попав? Попав.
Whoa there, Roach.
Will you give it another go? I can set out more dummies.
Да. Давай ще раз.
No harm in going again.
Бо я
Practice
ж не до
makes
кінця
perfect,
механіку
even for
ловив.
witchers.
Але бляха, це ніхрена не легка штука. Так, ну здається, я вкурив. Все, вкурив.
So, have you had enough, or do you wish to ride again?
Ні, вже тепер досить.
Had enough. Rather not wear my horse down before the real race.
Where to now?
Combat
Be
training.
nice to swing, do some footwork, work up a sweat.
Very well. We shall practice infantry combat, one-on-one. Each knight opts for his own method. Rainfarn, for instance, fights halberd in hand.
Come with me.
Іду.
You will team with other knights to fight. The clash simulates a true skirmish during battle. Come the end, you shall fight a duel. It will determine your place on the podium. I always liked the duels the best, but now I can think only of my Vivian. In the end, it is good you will replace me. I sense I would simply be distracted this time.
Here it's wine, and more wine.
My sister saw where this one dagger buried some gold.
Stripped of all that is
Work and no play.
Why?
Who do my eyes spy from course? Where have your journeys taken you last?
Так, так, давай, давай, пишем.
You must know I've embarked on a quest of true wonder.
Stand at the center of the training ground. A knight will approach and challenge you.
It is
You need not ask me twice.
Tessa summoned and you came. The end! This is it!
What? Lost your nerve?
I shall bleed you like a stuck pig.
Може так, парирування я...
Do you wish to practice fighting a moment longer?
Ні, це якраз мені не потрібно.
Think I've seen enough. Sorry to be blunt, but the simplest Witcher contract demands more skill than this kind of combat.
Now you must go to the inscription tent. Honor and glory are all true and good, but your scrolls must be in order.
Always with reason.
Так, побігли. Inscription tent.
No two ways about it.
До речі. Оп, стоп. Тут коваль був, я б в нього забіг.
Ah, a professional. I like to trade with your kind. You actually appreciate quality workmanship.
What have you got there?
Так, мені подавати насправді нічого не треба ніби. Tюссону to call guards one boots, light armor. Мені не потрібні. Але хай лежать, я хз. Мені направду більше треба полагодити. 13-17 damage плюс 7, Тюссону crossbow. А які в мене? А я не бачу, які в мене. Ладно. Все полагодимо.
So long.
Так, малеча.
Oh, to be a Witcher and not give one hoot about anything.
Я побіг? Що ти мені показуєш? Дивні якісь ці. Та-та-та-та. Спокійно. Так, засейваємось. Мені б не хотілося завалити цей квест.
Greetings. Want to join the lists?
Naturally, we must first see to formalities, however. At Guillaume's request, I have looked into your personal history in its heraldic aspects.
Really? What did you come up with?
My findings show you may take part as Geralt of Rivia,
What a surprise.
or as the Honorable Ravix of Forhorn. It's not every year we have a combatant who can boast of two crests. Which do you prefer?
І що брать?
Ravix of Forhorn? How'd you manage to dig that up?
Here in Tюссону, we treat heraldry very seriously. One visit to the ducal archives. That is all I needed to acquire the necessary information. Ravix of Forhorn was the name under which you attended a feast honoring Princess Pavetta, daughter of Queen Calanthe of Sintra, on the occasion of her 15th birthday.
That's actually right.
Будемо під маскою.
The Honorable Ravix will do.
You may now take the shields bearing your crest.
I'm a Witcher. Shields aren't something Witchers ever use in combat.
Who mentioned using it in combat? Not I. The shield commemorates your participation in the tourney. You may take it as a souvenir.
In that case, thanks.
Have you been instructed as to the tourney's challenges, prizes, and vows? If not, I do hope you will allow me to tell you about them.
Guillaume told me a bit about the contests. Rather make sure I'm clear on them, though.
An admirable thirst for knowledge. There are contests 3. A shooting range, where you will compete side by side. A horse race, during which you will seek to complete the course with... Finally, the group melee in the arena, crowned with a duel against last year's. As each contest ends, its results will be posted...
Convenient. You say something about vows?
As is our custom, knights make vows to which they hold for the duration of the tourney. Each swears on something which to him represents his most cherished virtue.
Feels like I know everything I'd ever want to know about chivalric tourneys.
Splendid. In that case, you must make your vow. Upon what would you like to swear it?
Good question. On the Heron. Що таке Heron? Elsewhere on my lady's love. Мені треба срочно подивитися, що таке Heron. Тому що це важливо, а я не вкурю. Так, секунду. Та-та-та-та-та. Heron. Чапля? Чапля? I'll swear on my lady's love, I'll swear on her illustrious highness Garter. Що таке Garter? Garter? Щось англійське сьогодні не моя сильна сторона явно. Господи, як...
I solemnly vow on the Heron that in competing, I'll respect the chivalric virtues.
May the gods succor you in your endeavors to overcome. Sign here, please, then fill out these forms. That is all I need from you. Now, as arranged by Guillaume, you shall be fitted with appropriate armor for the tourney.
Shiny.
You have also been assigned a tent for the tourney's duration. It stands near the arena. Good luck.
Нащо мені тент? Не зрозуміло. Господи, на що я підписався? Та я доволі бедес тут виглядаю. На цьому збережемось. Не хочу програти турнір. Але нічого, личить, мені здається, зброя. Бучер Блавікен? Shooting range. Так, ну зараз будемо читувати. Якщо не буде виходити, будемо перезавантажувати, тому що. Значить, в червоних стріляємо, в синіх ні.
Geralt, well, I'll be... Have you decided to turn knight errant?
All jesting aside, here on a job. You in the 22?
Am I? Ha! I shall square off against Renfan of Atre. I saw him just moments ago, a nervous wreck, stuffing his nose with fish steak, no less, as if that would aid his determination.
Guessing that's against the rules.
But who's to tell the Nilfgaardian what to do? Listen, Geralt, I've a tip for you. The timing of your marksmanship duel is such that you shall have the sun in your eyes.
Makes no difference to me either way.
Nor will it give you any pleasure. Since, as it is, we must both wait, play me in a round of Gwent. Should you win, I shall swap with you. To me, a southerner, the sun is no hindrance.
Ну давай зіграємо, чорт з тобою.
Never turn down a round of Gwent.
Я теж думаю. Ну, типу, Я нікуди не поспішаю. А що мене з картами? Я так давно не грав в Gwent. Чорти б мене забрали. Що цей у нас чувак робить? Ми його кладемо туди, типу йому. Нафіга він мені? Я відчуваю, що ні чорта в нас не вийде, тому що я забув, як в нього грати взагалі. Але це так важливо, я там прошу. Я навіть не знаю, що у нього буде за движуха. А що ж ти мені, друже мій, там зробиш в артилерії? Кірамець, прикольно тут. У мене артилерії нема, тому, друже мій. А хоча його можна як заглушку використовувати. Ну давай. Чорт, не те щось зробив. Все не те роблю, коротше, бо все забув. Пограємо. Ну нічого. Що робить його панянка? Pick a button frost card from your deck and play it instantly. Типу... проти піхоти, коротше. Ну, мене це не сильно ніби лякає поки що. Ну давай з легкого почнемо. Може я лівнуть зможу. Слухай, в мене звідки взялась ця артилерія? Я докладаю. My turn. Мені буквально ще треба дрібничку якусь. Такс, окей. Ну давай так. Один раунд за мною. На що ж ти розраховував, мені цікаво. Нічого собі, яку я карту витягнув. My friend, you'll have troubles, I'm telling you. І я, правда, провтикав важливу карту у себе, ну, в принципі, пофігу. Що означає ця штука? Can be replaced in either the close combat, the range combat row. Now be moved once placed. Ага, тобто його можна обирати, він так і так може. Окей. Кіру. Скільки в нього ще... Ага, ось що ж показує, 8. Такс. Ага, десь щось засвармить тварина. Це небезпечний чувак, він свармить стрілків, походу. Ну, побачимо. Що буде? 5 карт ще. Теж свармить, але вже не стрілків. Ну я, в принципі, можу накинути... Якщо треба, можу накинути Фрост. Мені це прям штука непогано. Може зігратися. 3 карти. Що це було? Я не вкурив. Ну давай, ще 2 карти в тебе. Ніфіга собі! Ти прикалуєшся? Ну я поки що Зараз побачимо, що у нього за карта там. Чудовий вихід, чувак. І в нього ще одна карта. Ну, і що? Enter apply. Я не можу? А, окей. Угу. Що в тебе за карта, кажи? О, як я мудро зробив. Як я мудро зробив. А так би він мене побив. Прям. Нічого собі, я ще щось там пам'ятаю.
I congratulate you. We shall swap as agreed. We've passed the time rather nicely. Lady Vivian should appear forthwith. I'm off to face my first challenge.
Good luck.
Fair knights, I salute you. The honor and duty of tourney patron have fallen to me this year. Fight honorably, so that I may bestow upon one of your number the tourney's grand prize. You have sworn your vows. You have ready body and soul. The time has come to test them.
Стрільба і це їзда, це, звісно, блискат. Ну ладно, стрільба може не так.
Behold Horm Akispark of the Mechtian royal line. His name's quite the mouthful, a true challenge to rhyme. His targets to be hit centrally and true are the ones in blue. Against him new blood, a knight unknown till now. Seraphix of Forhorn, give us a bow! The targets he must with his quarrels thread are
Я
red.
стріляю в червоні, окей.
May the better man win. Brave Seraphix has hit over one half of his marks. Will he manage to prevail? Are these glory's first sparks? Ravix jumps ahead, leaves the others behind. Do I see this falsely? Am I out of my mind?
Переміг. Прекрасно.
Seraphix has won. His boat struck the goal. Yet even this cannot soothe the ache in his soul.
Your prize, sir. A crossbow adorned with your crest. I congratulate you.
Thank you, my lady. My medallion's vibrating strongly. Can only mean one thing. Magic.
The explanation is disappointing, I'm afraid. The fragrance I use, it's mixed by a sorceress.
To lose to an opponent such as you is a victory of its own. Accept my congratulations as well.
Thanks.
Good work! In the interim, I managed to determine which tent Lady Vivian occupies. Perhaps you could find a clue within it.
You're right. Vivian's cursed in some way. Sensed it when she opened the tourney.
In that case, we've no time to lose. Let us go.
Yeah, let's go now.
А нашу ж ми вчили інші штуки.
This is her tent. You must look inside. Search it. I shall hoot like an owl should someone approach.
Claw marks, that's clear. Not sure what beast left them, just that it's big.
Той самий чувак.
Fair Vivian, thou hast dove's eyes within thy locks.
Oriole
Thy lips
feather.
are like a thread of
Vivian
sky.
keep a bird as a pet?
Breasts are like
No sign of it here, if so. Ruxay tend to be fond of birds. His and salts. Used to make compresses. Clothing's all dark green and yellow. Seems Yen's not the only one with a fixed color scheme.
Someone approaches. Quickly.
You were supposed to hoot.
We shall speak later. We must return to the tourney now. It's time for the second contest.
Sirs, what seek you in my lady's tent? Inspiration? Be gone from here. Why were you in there?
Tourney business. Nothing of interest.
Flowers. Strapping lads. Problems. Hire a
Сейваємося. Тому що ця штука мене напружує.
Best cure for the beast.
Ладно, я приблизно.
Behold, gallant knights and ladies decorous, gaze at the host assembled before us. Look upon chivalry's best and most storied. Come from far lands, here to seek glory. Hear now their names as I shout them aloud. Savor their titles, of their presence be proud. Halmarin, the Baron of Longfall. Linus of Metina, Ringfarn of Atra, Makaspark of Meikt, Donimir of Troy, Guy de Boisfren in service to the Duchess, Delwyn of Craigiau, Count Tai of Dondal, Ansay of Lilia and Rivia a Prince, Graphics of Forhorn, for Gregoire of Mount Gorgon let out a roaring cheer, the faint fire of silence, tawny champion from last year. Today's winner of contests, his victory to secure, shall face a Gregoire in a challenge severe.
Так, хорошо, вже пойми, штовхать, чувак.
Does ignorance demand a bard intercede? Does someone need telling how tourneys proceed?
Graphics of Forhorn. Is that what you call yourself? You shall fool me. To this day I bear marks where I met your steel. But don't you remember? I am Tai of Dorntal, and I swear to you, before the tourney's end, I shall have added another book to that collection on your map.
Done. Then step aside. You're in my way.
The tourney's protector, the mate Vivian. Her beauty entrances both beasts and men.
My heart's greetings, dear knights. May my grace guide you and show you the path of honor, valor, and glory. Accept my wishes of good fortune, sir, and devote all your strength to the tourney, and only it.
The time has come for you, Sir Knight. Mount your steed. Swift be your flight.
Ladies and gentlemen of lineage illustrious, soon steeds shall swarm like ants most industrious. To beat time's passage they'll ride like the gale. What a sight to behold, what a lark, what a tale! Before us cervix of Forhorn dubbed, His spurs flash like lightning, to a shine they've been wrapped.
Так, окей.
And he's up. With a thunderous roar, hoofs pounds the ground. No legion of drummers could make such a
Так, не
sound.
пропустити чучело. Чорти б тебе забрали. От як це розуміть? What the fuck was that? Я виїхав.
A tragic trip. Let us hope
Я
with his
програв.
sword he makes no such slip.
Come with me.
Ні-ні-ні-ні.
So? That is not...
Not
We've
Ні-ні-ні, я хочу програти це.
sorry. Dropped.
Та, камон. Load game. Що це було? Ось це підходить. Хочу програти, тому що це була якась херня. Тому що це була якась фігня. Як зробити так, щоб бути впевненим, що ти попадаєш?
And he's up. With a thunderous roar, hoofs pounds the ground. No legion of drummers could make such a sound. I shall be famous one day.
Є. Так, тут направо. Так. Так, окей. God damn it. Ладно, одне чучело попустили. Nice. Job well done. Так, читацтво, конечно, з мого боку. Так, несемось. От що це було? Ну я ж тупо через нього бив. Ненавиджу все, що пов'язано зі скачками. От просто хочеться вбивати. Ага, ближче треба брати просто.
So close! Will he last? Endure and keep pace!
То що, приміщення? Треба близько бити чи ні, я так не розумію, типу, як у дистанції бачу.
To watch was a pleasure, a treat indeed. to honor our entrance. Praise each fair night. We shall feast from eve till dawn's first light. The finest of wine and fruits shall be served. If you've blood in your veins, come collect what's deserved.
I congratulate you. Here, your price. A saddle adorned with your crest.
Many thanks.
By the way, my mate saw a man with white hair sneak out of my tent. Would you know who it might have been?
No idea.
How juvenile.
Congratulations on your win. In stellar style, no less. Ah, I no longer regret I was not able to participate. Almost.
We must drink to this. Come with me to the feast. We shall await Vivian together.
Lead the way.
Так, ну принаймні з найскладнішим розібрались. Бійка має бути легка. Ох, і складна штука. Хоча, можливо, воно б і так пустило. Ну ні, я хочу пройти. Тим більше сідло.
Any thoughts on Vivian?
Her beauty's striking.
It's not what I ask.
Still too early to say anything I'd be willing to stand behind. Found some clues. Got me wondering if your beloved Vivian's not a Bruxa.
A Bruxa? You mean a vampiress?
Not sure yet.
We've still some time before Vivian arrives. Let us drink.
Sorry, don't drink while I work. Dropped something.
I demand satisfaction. You've insulted me twicely.
And twicely ought to be enough.
You refuse to duel? Then I shall show you how I treat cowards.
Упсі-дупсі. Буде заруба? Я готов. Ого, я можу тут таковать. -1. Та, ізі каточка.
3-0 tie. Might want to give some serious thought to whether you want to face me for a fourth.
I shall kill you, freak!
You got your chance, sir. You failed to seize it, and now you must leave.
We shall meet again, mutant.
I hope not. То він таки п'є. Казав же, що не п'є на роботі. Чи вже п'є?
My heart swells to behold this beautiful celebration of valor and honor.
Щось вона
And to
хвороблива, справді.
witness you, who embody the chivalric virtues in your lives, strive for greatness. Yet, after a time of combat must come a time of peace and respite. Thus, I invite all who fought in the tourney to this feast held in your, and none other's, honor. And should any among you crave solitude, private tents await you nearby. The group melee shall take place on the morrow. Glory shall be within grasp for each and every one of you. The best among you shall have the honor to face our reigning champion, the famed Gregoire de Gourgon, victor of last year's tourney. Celebrate, make merry, revel as you will, yet be mindful of the trial that awaits you tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Це він стоїть зверху, чи це такий... Що це за прикол? Та насправді бакса.
Follow her. We shall meet in your tent before your last contest. You must help her.
Confront Vivian.
That grey-domed scoundrel ever
Куди вона пішла?
Lady Vivian, some kind of maniac.
Ага. Find Vivian.
Strange.
Ташка, ось
Sure
вона.
I'd find her here. Vanished. Melted into thin air. And that bird. She a Bruxa? Flew off. Worth going after. Looks like the bird's leading me somewhere.
Та таке враження, що це або вона, або якась її пташка. Якась магія. За цим стоїть. Так відчуваю, що сюди треба бігти. Нічого собі. Пантера? Фіга собі. М'ясо хоч. Follow the bird. Ледь не впав. Так, тут бажано не падати. Скільки тут пантер? Але це непогано. Ми продовжуємо підніматись вгору, так? Ось там якийсь замок. Ага, ось так. Окей.
Bird flew off over the hill. Might be quicker to pass through the cave.
At the cave entrance. Cave entrance. Blood moss. Find the bird on the other side of the cave. Тобто мені треба пройти. Ніфіга собі, які тут чувачки ладять. Просто капець. Що тут коїться? Candle. Follow the bird. Нам не веде до тварюки якоїсь. Чи ні? Куди ж ти мене ведеш, пташко? Ну так, вона перетворюється.
Witcher.
Lady Vivian? Counted on me getting lost.
I did. I thought you no different from the knights. Good at tourneys, hopeless in the face of true danger. I was mistaken.
So you're not actually a Bruxa.
A what?
Suspicion I had, that you might be a vampire. Certain details seemed to confirm it. Then I changed my mind. Anyway, unimportant. Here you come to this clearing often.
This is where it all began. And as I was not able to evade you, save myself from you, then I want it done here. In this very spot. With no witnesses.
Want what done?
Why, you are a witcher. You were hired to kill me, were you not? Then do so, now. And do it quickly, I beg you. I shan't resist.
Witchers only hunt monsters. And even then, not all. You're no monster.
Then what
Прикольно.
am I to your eyes?
Most likely you've been cursed. Don't know who by or why yet, but hope to find that out soon.
If you've no contract on my life, why take an interest at all? Did Guillaume put you up to it? Is that why?
He wanted to help you. Asked me to do him a favor. Frankly, if I can do something for you, I'll do it, willingly.
Why should I trust you?
'Cause the Duchess trusts me? 'Cause I'm a freak, too? 'Cause cases like yours are my bread and butter. Take your pick.
You shall not turn on me. Use what I say against me. You shall not tell anyone.
You got nothing to fear. Came here to help you, and I won't beep a word to anyone unless I decide it's absolutely necessary.
So be it. I shall tell you what my mama once told me.
Мама.
When she was with child, expecting me, she and my father spent much time together near the wood, here in this clearing. Mama loved to listen to the orioles sing. She would stroke her belly and say, "My daughter should be as beautiful as that bird. Such is my wish." But a creature dwelt in the wood who envied my parents their happiness. One day it appeared before them to say the whole wood belonged to it, and they had dared to delight in something that was not theirs. It demanded payment, and when my parents said that they had nothing, it claimed their unborn daughter as its own.
Parents ever describe the creature?
They called it a nymph born of the deep woods, with no mother or father. But I was too young, too distraught by the curse's onset to ask after details.
What happened after that?
Nothing at first. I came into the world a perfectly normal child, and my parents forgot that day's events. But 15 summers into my life, the curse began to show. Initially only when the moon was full. But now it's advanced so that even in daytime I must use magic ointment to mask its symptoms, to look normal. Thus I thought someone had discovered my secret, then hired you to kill me. In fact, I was resigned to death in coming here. Perhaps death would be preferable to my complete and permanent transformation. For I fear that is what lies in store.
The curse. It could be reversible. Once ran into a baron transformed into a cormorant, ostensibly for good. Managed to cure him completely.
And you truly think you could do something like this for me?
Can't guarantee a thing. Tough case, yours. You were cursed before birth. That alone complicates things. Also, you claim the curse is increasing its hold. Symptoms are progressing. Could try transferring the curse onto someone else.
What? Out of the question. I shall not allow it to ruin an innocent's life. Is this the only method you know?
Only one that's completely safe.
So there is another.
Pretty quick to reject help. Why is that? The curse once transferred would probably have a weaker hold on a new host. Lots weaker.
I do not even wish to hear of it.
All right, there is another. Ancient ritual. We'd need an Oriole egg. Should release the curse's grip permanently. Gotta warn you though, could have serious consequences.
Consequences? What kind?
Curse was cast before you came into this world. Ritual involved transferring it to an as-yet unhatched chick. You'd be free. Thing is, you could be left with the average lifespan of an Oriole.
7 years. I understand. Alas, every rose has its thorn, and there are no happy endings. Yet truth be told, I never thought I would get one. I came here prepared to die, yet you wish to give me 7 years of life. Real life, free life. This is no dilemma. I agree, wholeheartedly.
I see why. I understand. Don't have to decide just yet. Think it through.
I will. They must miss me at the tourney grounds by now. Shall we? Return.
Let's. But are you gonna...
Yes. I cannot appear there all in feathers. Pardon me for a moment.
You can change at will?
No, but I discovered the water of this pool helps. Its effects are brief, but I can always be sure of them.
Interesting.
Come.
Треба б дослідити. Типу, просто проводжу час. Так. Ходячи туди-сюди через все це.
Did you learn anything?
Yeah.
Then speak, man. Can you not see I'm out of my mind with worry? What ails her?
She asked me not to talk about it.
But I want only the best for her. Perhaps I shall be able to help or, I don't know, console her at the least.
Я не пам'ятаю, ми ж обіцяли, що ми не скажемо деталей. Та-та-та-та-та-та. Блін, я ж не знаю, що він хоче розказати. Давай так.
Vivian gave me the details of her situation, but she did so in confidence. Promised I wouldn't tell anyone.
But I'm not just anyone. Why, I would do anything for her. I was the one to ask you to help her. You cannot shut me out now.
I'm sorry. Look, in time Vivian will come to understand what she owes you. I'm sure of it. But until then, you gotta understand the whole world doesn't revolve around you.
How dare you lecture me? This is not the aid I sought. And to think I gave up my spot in the tourney to you. I regret it now. Do you even intend to compete to the end? Or now that you've bound Vivian to your terms, you no longer see the need?
Що таке цей?
I don't back out of anything. I'll take part in the last skirmish. Besides, Vivian will be busy till the tourney's end.
Indeed. In that case, you must meet the other knights of your team. They await near the arena's entrance, by the training ground.
Got it. Thanks.
Я сподіваюся, не поламалось нічого, ну але, типу, вибір був складний. Побачимо.
I know now the two teams' rosters. I shall be captain of ours. That means you shall do as I say for the duration of the fight. Is this clear? Palmer and Alonso will lead the opposing team. With this skirmish, we commemorate the Battle of Fox Hollow of 1218, when a hands of southern outlaws led by Haller the Brown attacked Tüssönu only to be driven off by brave knights, thus setting a precedent. Since that day, knights errant have guarded the duchy's borders. Palmerin drew the short straw, so his team shall play the barbarian Haller's men. Any questions?
Тобто толпа на толпу?
None.
If you swing your blade as deftly as you shoot, we shall win. Good luck.
It is time, gentlemen. Take your weapons and proceed to the arena.
Тобто команда на команду. Прям як в цьому фільмі «Гладіатор».
A cheer for the knights, the ladies, the lords. For our next entertainment, the teams shall cross swords. Two rifle crews, two coteries shall fight full tilt till one drops to its knees. Who virtue ignores or lance blows unclean shall forever be branded as shameful, obscene. While the knights prepare, let me say I'm elated to behold such a crowd on edge, breath-baited. Whoever here wins the past champion shall face. All others must leave, heads bowed in disgrace.
Так, окей.
Let us begin! Crowd, race a ruckus! Blood, sweat and tears shall soon follow.
Defeat the opponent's team.
Good! No remorse! Let us end this! Your time!
Ти наш уже сидить? Ага, тут не можна. Ми помогли?
The world's never seen a fight quite so glorious. For showing such verve, each knight was victorious. Yet in tourneys as in life, but one champion may reign. Today he is the one, praised be his name. He felt a whole host, slew the most. To Rafix of Forhorn, who the strength of lions boasts. He sailed through all trials, each test he passed with ease.
Господи, який, блін, пафосний турнір, це жесть.
Will it bring him to his knees? For Gregoire de Gorgon, who on this ground's last won, shall spar him for the title, and the day is done.
Це типу останній бій.
Tremenda, we salute your endeavors. Return to your wives, your loves, your whomevers.
Буде one-on-one чи ні? Не схоже.
It is time. Step into the arena. Should you suffer grievous harm during combat, have you any last wishes, any missives you wish passed to your loved ones?
Thanks, I'm fine.
The brave knight Rafix hails from Forhorn. It might sound fictitious, yet there he was born. Now entering the grounds, a titan of infamy, Gregoire de Gorgon, victor of last year's tourney.
I wish both combatants good fortune and fame.
Gregoire.
What now?
They sink the grounds, the titans lock the stairs, ferocious and cry as wolves hunting hares.
Hop.
Mesdames et messieurs, our victor and champion,
Опа.
the
No, you don't.
unquote
Давай.
Messiah
Хоп.
Gregoire de Gorgon. Hip, hip, hooray!
Хороший удар. Але ти повільний. Yeah, that's right. О, цього разу зловив. О, от від цього треба тікати краще. Ти бачиш, він почав швидше відновлюватись. Ха-ха-ха.
Rafix, this year's champion, a sight to behold. He defeated Gregoire de Gorgon. Hail Rafix, Rafix, Rafix,
As patron
за
of this
пластмассовая
grand
хрень?
tourney, I've the honor to decorate our grand champion. His vow he made upon the heaven, doubtless the gravity of his knightly pledge upon the noble vow
Вінку.
carried him to this splendid victory. He showed great courage, great strength, great composure. He fought nobly with honor, and thus rightfully deserves the title of this year's champion of the arena.
Ну, Геральт.
Not now. We shall meet later in my tent. I've duties to attend to, as do you. Folk regard you. The least you should do is brave.
Тільки з конем проблема буде, в принципі. Що ми встигнемо, чи нам хтось завадить?
Greetings, my lady. Have you decided?
I have. I stand by all I have said. I wish to endanger no one and thus choose the method involving an egg. If it's to be the egg of an oriole, I know where to find one. There is a nest in my clearing. Might you explain the nature of the ritual? Its exact course?
Sure, but seems your tense grown ears. Show yourself, Guillaume. Can hear you breathing, and I know damn well it's you.
Why are you here, sir? This is a private audience. Geralt, what is the meaning of this? Is this some scheme you've hatched unbeknownst to me?
No, no scheming involved. Guillaume hired me, but this matter relates to you, not him. Didn't invite him here in any case. Actually surprised he showed up.
My lady, I live to serve you. Whatsoever you require, you need but beckon. I am yours to command.
Are you quite finished? Is that all you wish to say?
I suppose so.
So you shall do what I command, sir. Very well then. Listen carefully. Leave this tent, turn towards the duchy's northern marches, and run. Run until the tourney grounds are no longer within sight. Return only once you've cooled off. Then leave me be forevermore. Understood?
My lady, but your troubles. I only wish the Witcher see.
Out now!
Це несправедливо,
You
конечно.
assured me I could trust you.
Так і що?
Absolutely sure you did the right thing? Not too hasty rejecting his help? Can't conduct the ritual using your reflection without him. Needed someone who'd willingly assume the curse in your stead.
And you thought I would agree to this? No, Geralt. When we spoke in the meadow, you told me of a ritual which required no lusty knights to aid us. This is the method I wish to pursue.
Need to find an egg, preferably an Oriole's. Ritual itself isn't complicated, but like I said before, there'll be a side effect. Still sure you want to go through with it?
Yes. I saw a nest in the clearing where we spoke. But before we go, tell me, what will become of the chick?
We'll have to break the egg. Like you said, not everyone gets a happy ending.
And for a dream to come true, there must be sacrifices. Very well. Let us go.
Цікаво, таке враження, що поламалась одна з гілок квеста. Мені якийсь цей дали, там глянути, що за досягнення. Здається, що була б якась можлива гілка там, де вони... Хоча вона така агресивна, до нього навряд чи вони могли б разом лишитись. Можливо, якийсь інший спосіб міг би бути використаний. Треба б доглянути, коротше.
This is the place. Oh no! A panther's got at the nest!
Stand back. I'll take care of this. Eggs fell in a moss patch. They're fine except for one. It's cracked.
Will it do?
Think so.
О, Світланка, привіт! Ти заціни, що тут коїться. Ми, типу, лікуємо жінку прокляту.
Muna Finerat.
Muna Gandrau. Muna Finerat. Muna Gandrau. Muna Finerat.
Це я приймав участь у турнірі, для того, щоб з цією жінкою, типу, ближче поспілкуватись. І це був, типу, цей турнір, йому видали ці обладунки. Все, полікував жінку, але, типу, зняв покляття, хоча в неї було покляття. Мені прийшлось приймати участь у турнірі, щоб, типу, ближче до неї підійти.
Geralt, look! Look! Oh, gods! I shall be able to attend balls! I shall travel to Oxenfurt, to Novigrad even! Thank you, Witcher!
Ought to thank Guillaume. He's the one hired me. To help you.
Yes. I am grateful to him as well, immensely. Will you tell him so for me?
Ні.
Should tell him yourself, don't you think?
Perhaps I should, but I would prefer not to. Convey my gratitude to him in my stead. Please, be so kind.
Sure, I'll tell him. Farewell, Vivian.
Так, коротше, історія така, що це один з лицарів найняв мене, щоб розібратись, що не так з його коханою. Виявилося, що вона проклята з дитинства і в пташку перетворюється, типу. І вона оце попросила полікувати її. Але виявилось, що вона, типу, коли він це прийшов до неї, вона його послала, цього чувака лицаря, ми то її полікували. Але, по-перше, типу, покляття знялося, але в неї тільки що, здається, 7 років життя. Є, на все про все. Ну але обладунки хоч взяли нам. І то хорошо. Зараз побачимо, що з цим чуваком. Я так і не зрозумів, чи можна було зробити так, щоб вони були разом. Ну, щось з її поведінки виглядає, що ніфіга вони були разом, тому що вона тупо їй пофігу, що він там. Упс, 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 упс. А, да, згадав. А що, я не можу сюди заїхати? Ох і місця. Та й таке? Та й таке. Коротше, чергове прокляття і заодно і цей. Любовна історія паралельно. А ще я прийняв участь, постійно прийняв, кажу. Взяв участь у турнірі і не вигравав різного шмота. Та й таке, та й таке. Теж красиві місця зробили. Якщо б ця, типу, локація не була така пафосно поетична, то була б доволі кльова, але мені тут не дуже подобається музика порівняно з тим, що була в оригіналі. І оце, блін, постійно якийсь... Хто там такий? Пантера? Та йди бань. Так. Так, шмот, це добре, зараз ми його глянемо. Закінчимо цей квест, глянемо, що там назбиралось. Нічого собі, перестрибнув забор. Це молодчага. Я можу заїхати? Я дуже сильно перепрошую. Та, здається, можу. Тик-тик-тик-тик-тик-тик. Цей чувак бухає.
Geralt, what of Vivian?
Managed to lift her curse.
Truly? So all will be well. Her troubles are done?
Asked me to give you a message. Said she's grateful. Thanks to you, she can live a normal life.
Good, good. But how does she fare?
Method she chose worked. Thing is, she might only live for a few years more. 7 or so, most likely. Though I could be wrong.
You had better be. You failed me, Witcher. I placed my trust in you and...
It was Vivian's decision. Wanted to do it her way. Can't blame me for that. Got this bard friend. Philosopher too, I guess. Amateur. He'd say, if you love somebody, set them free.
Do you know what, Geralt? You earned your reward, so take it. But keep your advice to yourself. Adieu.
Не хоче слухати. Такс, ну... окей. Глянемо, що там за записи з'явились. Але спочатку ось можна на шмот глянути. А, це ж вони мені надавали цього барахла, а куди його віддати? Я тут ледь-ледь воно мені влізло, слухай. А що в мене за цей? За арбалет? А, ну ось ж він. 13-17. 7-9. Так, окей. А мені це треба взагалі цей армор і все це байда? Що по квестам? Ага, ось воно каже Деляфу. Деляфу. Таке враження, що більше мені нічого нікуди віддавати не треба. І я можу просто скинути цей шмот, який там навішали на мене. Я б напевно так і зробив. Так, тоді глянемо ось на що. Каролін, це мій Steel Sword. Так, а що нам ще тут дали такого? Так, це кросбоу треба продати. Ravix of Thornhorn Sword. Steel. Ну, такий демедж прям хороший. А що це мені давав? Quen, Axi, Critical Chance, Bleeding 831. Armor Piercing, Critical Hit Damage. Та цей теж класний. Це оце я меч цей виграв, коротше, типу іменний. За рахунок того, що турнір виграв. Та, непоганський, непоганський. Чудово. Тепер цей шмот. Heavy Armor, але 647 Vitality. Не дуже мені подобається ця байда, яку я зараз ношу. 1205, 800. Давайте мені мої ці. Понавішували, коротше, просто звичайного барахлєдла. $83 копійки? Ага, тому що... Але 195 Vitality. Якось хочу якісь хороші штани, а не що попало, оце аби було. 73. Непоганий цей подавали мені шмот, типу цей просто не вішали, але типу не дуже і переконливий теж. Тому ми його з легкістю зливаємо. Так, здається все, що тут. Ага, сідло. 90 стаміна, а в мене 75 стаміна. Прекрасно. Прекрасно. Це сумки. Це всякі ніштяки. О, вінок у мене є. Розкішно, я можу в вінку тепер ходити. Ага, або вінок, або маска. Pockets. Буду з вінком ходити. Ого, у мене навіть така маска є. Bird's Mask, а що це? Item needed to complete the quest. Елегантно, що я просто в шоці з цієї елегантності, ребят. Буду з вінком ходити. Чудово. Так, тепер мені треба... Глянь, який красунчик.
A fruitful hunt to you, Witcher.
Якісь барині ходять.
It is right and fitting, Witcher, that the Duchessa summoned and you came.
Їжі може купити.
Rafix of Fohorn! Greetings!
Красунчик.
Be so kind as to show me what you have to sell?
Руда схожа на королеву. Так, нічого собі скільки вона карт продає. I can't believe it. Так, що купить? Що це таке? Цибулевий суп. Такий тост, коротше, всяке. Але в мене купа всякого барахла є. Monsters, Siege, Factions, Cartel. Купимо пару карт, я знаю. Не знаю, чи вони мені потрібні, я такий ще гравець. Мені треба торговець, якому може продати шмот.
So long.
Eat, drink, and be merry. Thus spake the prophet Leviosa.
Такс, а де купить, подать? Ось, прямо.
It is the Witcher who saved us from woe.
Ну, ох, і шаблюку мені, блін, підігнали. Продамо.
Ravix of Fohorn. Why, it is an honor.
Тепер мене називають Ravix of Fohorn, тому що я приймав участь у турнірі під цим ім'ям. Треба податися. Це точно. Ravix of Fohorns are more. 229. Скільки воно важить? 11,8. Капець. Але в неї імена, це типу прикольно. Було б класно зберегти. Тюссону Ducal Guardsman's Boots. $144,60. Це мій меч. Каролін, Steel Sword. Плюс 6% Sign Intensity. Продам. А що його тягати, справді? 141. Мені треба б ще броню цю продати, ну... З іншого боку хочеться скинути в сундук. Ладно, нехай буде поки що. А що тут цікавого? Та ніби нічого. Полагодимось. Farewell.
So long.
So long and thanks for all the fish. Такс, а тут поблизу десь є взагалі? Мій сундук. Ні, він в конвоб'янку. А пішли збігаємо туди. Викладемо його якраз. Як туди потрапить? Пам-пам-пам. Ага, ось наліво. Мені ж тут видали якесь помістя тоді. Правильно біжу чи ні? Так, правильно біжу туди вниз, і там у мене буде сундук якийсь. Це типу моє помістя, мабуть. Стоп, падать не бажано. Корво, Б'янко, Істейт. Це типу моє помістя виходить зараз. Прикольно.
Welcome home, sir. I am Barnabas Basil Fauti. By order of the Duchess, I shall serve you as Major Domo of Corvo Bianco.
Метродом.
I previously served with distinction at the Nibli family manor and in Nazaire with Admiral Rompali, who, as you are certain to know, is an extraordinary demanding gentleman.
Whoa, Barnabas Basil. One thing you ought to know. I'm not your typical landed gentleman. Truth be told, this is the first real property I've ever owned.
Oh, in that case, you must leave it all to me. I shall organize, see to everything, and whip the house into order. I dare say this place will soon be the most prosperous vineyard around.
Great. Can already see I'm in good hands. Vineyard comes across as a place with a rich history. Know who owned it before me?
Baron Rossel, who went bankrupt, forcing him to sell the estate to the Duchess. The Baron, in turn, had purchased it from Monsieur Bolius of the Headsman, a truly colorful man of Kedweni origin.
He was actually a headsman?
No, not him, but his great-great-great-great-grandfather. Indeed. Apparently, he was a common cut-purse who somehow secured for himself the post of ducal headsman in Beauclair. Went about his work with an exceptional penchant. They say he chopped off more heads than there are grapevines in the ducal vineyards. He never hesitated, not once. Never sliced unevenly, never botched a job. For his exemplary service, the Duke granted him a title and this estate. Monsieur Bolius, on the other hand, was an engineer in his younger years. Once retired, he settled here and took to producing wine. Sadly, misfortune struck, and he lost his sense first of smell, then of taste. Additionally, he could not drink alcohol. His medic forbade it.
Shame
Яка сумна історія.
he gave up making wine.
Not at all. He made even more of it. Began throwing wild balls to which he'd invite friends from far and wide in order to treat them to his wine and delight in the fact that at least someone could enjoy it. It's the sort of man he was, Monsieur Bolius.
Можна навіть попросити його подивитись. Прикольно.
Not in the least. Follow me, please. I think it would be practical to begin on the hill.
Це щось дуже дивне взагалі відбувається. Мені подарували естейт якийсь, або чимось все видали, чи подарували, щось так не зрозуміло.
Behold, sir, your estate in all its splendor.
Pretty vast.
Indeed. And now, sir, allow me to show you a handful of interesting details. Follow me, please.
Been a major domo all your life?
Yes, I come from a long line of major domos. My father was a major domo, as was my grandfather before him, as was my great aunt. In fact, she was the one to start the tradition.
Great aunt?
A hard woman. It is said that already as a child, she knew where she was going and went there. When she arrived in Beauclair, she signed on as a chambermaid at one of the vineyards, then slowly worked her way up to major domo. She dragged the rest of the family up the same path.
Такі відверто південні пейзажі. Цікаво.
You smell that? Those are
The servants' quarters. I occupy the green home. With the Duchess's permission, I have hired a full staff. Their salaries to be paid from the ducal treasury.
Nice of her.
Not the most sightly part of the estate, I admit. But I think it's worthwhile for you as master of the domain to know where the help stays.
Угу. Прикольно. Щось дуже дивно. Прогулюємося просто
Baron
по...
Rossel ordered the vines in this part of the estate uprooted and olive groves planted in their place. They look beautiful, especially come spring.
Don't look at all bad now, either.
Down below lies your vineyard, where we grow a strain of Carfanere, one of the world's oldest. Aged in oak barrels, it provides for an exquisite wine with distinct blackberry, wild cherry, plum, and cinnamon notes. Marvelous.
Have to try it one of these days. Nice well. Picturesque.
Yes, though it ran dry long ago. During the raucous feasts Master Bolius held, he would order it filled with wine. There's a tale about a guest attending a Bolius ball for the first time and thus unaware of the custom. He had suffered great heartbreak and had decided to end his life by jumping into the well. The festivities were coming to a close, and the well was nearly empty when the suicidal guest finally jumped. Instead of killing himself, he merely broke his legs. To numb the pain, he drank the wine.
Drank himself to death?
Not at all. When found the next day, he had concluded he'd witnessed twin miracles. The water had been changed into wine, and he had survived. He retired to a monastery in the Dragon Mountains and began preaching the wisdoms of Lebioda.
Командна історія.
Monsieur Bolius' wife Nina kept a garden here. A supremely lovely place it was.
Bit neglected now.
I agree. Yet nothing stands in the way of restoring it to its former glory, and once again planting it with herbs and other vegetation. Madame Nina planted diminutive, delicate flowers and herbs here. One might say their aroma still hangs in the air.
You're quite the romantic, Barnabas Basil.
The days pass. The pile of work remains the same.
Here, kitty, kitty. Wow. Meow.
Women and chaps, the more you...
This served as an additional wine cellar in years of plentiful harvests.
Bit of work and it'll make a fine stable for Roach.
І що це не просто так розказують, ніяких поставь, нічого?
Once had a girl, or should I say, she once had me.
The cellars, voila. During Monsieur Bolis's time, wine was kept here, but Baron Rossel used it to store olive oil as well. I took the liberty of cleaning up the mess, which
I made while fighting the Bruxa. Thanks, Barnabas Basil. Appreciate it.
То ми тут бились, я вже й забув. Справді.
As you can see, the facade is, how to put it, slightly stained. But one cannot deny it, a certain subtle southern charm.
True,
No,
though it could use a bit of subtle paint.
And welcome inside. On the left is the master bedroom. On the right, the dining hall and kitchen. Upstairs, you shall find the guest room, currently used for storage.
Not a bad idea.
At the moment, the house is only minimally furnished. Yet I believe we will, together, devise some innovative arrangements. A few paintings, for instance, would breathe new life into the abode immediately. With that, sir, you've seen the full lay of the land. Corfo Bianco is a beautiful estate. One must admit, time has taken its toll. Forgive me for being forward, but if you were to choose to invest a small sum towards its beautification, consider me at your service on the matter.
Think I'll take you up on that. Be sure to come and see you if I decide to do any remodeling.
Що прям зараз можемо?
Mentioned the place could stand to be spruced up.
Oh, most decidedly, sir. The question is where you would like to begin this rejuvenation.
Got these spacious grounds. But maybe it's time to make them more useful.
Oh, yes. We certainly should. The way I see things, given your trade, sir, you would be wise to put in a grindstone and an armorer's table. A good way to start things off, don't you think?
Можна armor pay table.
In my trade, my blades get dull pretty quick. Could use a grindstone, professional grade.
Of course. No one would consider that an unnecessary extravagance, I would wager.
За 1000.
Then send out for one, please. A high-quality stone to be set up in the yard.
Of course. I shall send a runner to town at once. I believe you shall be grinding to your heart's content by tomorrow. Will you be needing anything else, sir?
Та ні, досить вже.
Let's put a pin in this for now. Remember, I have some urgent business to tend to.
Not the slightest problem, sir. I am here to serve whenever you desire.
Все. Тобто це типу прикольно, це квест. Так, ну ось ми скинули фактично. А де цей? Де сундучок? Це таке дивне щось, що тут можна шаритись, коротше. Прикольно це все, коротше, так. Трофеї якісь можна помістити. Троянди, капець, наробили. Що ми з цим всім робити? No idea. Так, ну окей. Це що, такий окремий квест реально? Та, no place to... Wait one day for a grindstone to arrive. Restore Korbanka to his former glory. Тобто я можу ще з чуваком поговорити і... Ну давай зробимо вже і тоді закінчувати.
How might I be of service, sir?
Starting to really like this place. Maybe we should keep going, refurbish some more. What do you think, BB?
As you wish, sir. Shall we see to the house or the grounds this time?
Been thinking about the outer walls. Maybe a fresh coat of paint or some patching.
If I might dare to make a suggestion, why not start with a general renovation? I once oversaw such work at Admiral Rompelli's. Not only did the residents positively...
Так, зрозуміло, 5000. 5000.
It's in your hands then. Make the place shine.
I shall get to work immediately. Highly skilled. Is there anything...
Так,
That's
а ну
all for
глянемо.
now, BB.
А що в мене з грошима? 2000, тобто я заплатив реально цими грошима. Це було дорого. Так, але окей.
How might I be of service, sir?
А скільки те коштує?
Starting to really like this.
As you wish, sir.
Starting to get into this. My armor needs work from time to time.
Admiral...
Good.
Immediately.
Так, окей, це
Will you be
пробили.
needing...
Know what? Changed my...
I shall be glad to...
Thanks. Gotta get back to my business now. See you soon.
How might I be of service, sir?
Упс. Випадково натис. Так, все
Thanks.
треба завершувати.
Gotta get back to my business now. See you soon.
Так, окей. Ага, ну тобто воно... Це буде зроблено. Так, а ми тоді обираємо наступне. Wait one day, окей, це все буде зроблено. Ось що мені цікаво. Зробити. Це ми зробимо. І на цьому поки що треба завершувати. Так, окей. Save game. Красиві місця. Світланко, якщо ти ще дивишся, дякую, що заскочила, буду завершувати, бо я щось вже починаю бути як сонна муха. От, гарного вечора тоді і побачимось. Що, ти тільки прийшла? Я думав, ти вже тебе чимось відволікли. Та нема за що. Я зрозумів, та без проблем взагалі. То не є проблема. От. Слухай, може ще трошки побігтись насправді. А ну чекай, я відійду. Ти ще тут, да? Тобто ти ще нікуди не дієшся? То я тоді зараз візьму води і ще один квестик побіжу насправді. У мене була думка. Дяк, да? Плюс? Чи спати вже? Добре, домовився. Беру воду і вертаюсь. Так, ну я тут. Ще трошки полуниці собі взяв. Для бадьорості. Дочитав, до речі, хроніки Амбера. Дякую. Так, чудово. Дочитав хроніки Амбера і завтра почну читати Гіперіон. Як там у тебе з читанням? Так, куди мені треба? Ага, ось. На коні доїдемо. Чи ні, чи протинемося. Та поїздимо трошки. Ось і пліточка. Ну, красиве якесь сідло. Зверни увагу, мені я ж в турнірі це переміг, так у мене тепер сідло з іменним цим знаком, арбалет з іменним знаком і меч. Короче, я тепер весь дуже іменний. Павлинячі пір'я, тут в цьому вінок на голові, та ти що?
Here, kitty, kitty.
Що це було, жінка щось.
Let's go.
Але мені подобається Геральт у вінку.
I work from dawn to dusk's last light. Then give.
Та Геральт стиляга, да. Англійською класно. Тобто потрошку все-таки читається, да? Таке седло прикольне. Тут вся локація дуже модняча, як бачиш. Стильна така, вся романтично пафосна. Ти, до речі, колись їздила на коні? Коли є час, ну так, безперечно. Мені теж подобається, я хотів якраз тебе спитати. Тобі взагалі які пейзажі більше подобаються? Південні чи північні? На фотосесії, ого, нічого собі. Тебе була фотосесія на коні, а це було серйозно, напевно, щось. Південні. Ну, це повністю відповідає моїй статистиці, яку я набираю. Я просто час від часу питаю, розмовляю за якісь такі речі. І в мене, типу, абсолютно більшість дівчат знайомих, ну не всі, але більшість зазвичай за південні. Ну, по-перше, дівчата, як правило, більш теплолюбиві, в принципі. І майже завжди за південні якісь пейзажі. А от серед хлопців є, і я сам теж прихильник, типу, північних, в принципі, в значній мірі. Хоча такі теж дуже красиві. Я просто їду по цій локації, і вона дуже красиво. Глянь, до речі, як прикольно виглядає. Але, типу, я прям уявляю, як там, напевно, жарко б зараз було в таку погоду. Весільна фотосесія. Ну я так і згадувався, думаю, де б ще. Сонячно, ну так, так. Сонячно і щоб море бажано десь було під боком, так? Слухай, тут квітів стільки росте. Якась Греція, чесне слово. Чи Франція. Ну, Франція в першу чергу. Оп-оп-оп-оп-оп. Красиво локація, правда. А в мене дід був пастух, і він на коні дуже багато їздив, і в дитинстві мене трохи возив. Я не пригадую, чи я сам їздив. Італію, точняк, та. Або південна зовсім Франція, або Італія. Італія взагалі, напевно, ідеальна. Вона ще якась така острівна морська. Справді. Навіть ти права, більше на Італію схоже. Ну реально пейзажі кльові. Трошки нагадує мені, я оце в минулому році ходив на Лікійській тропі на півдні Туреччини. То чисто з точки зору природи, то там теж було доволі так схоже і симпатично. Гори, правда, були нижчі, ніж оце там в височині, але теж були гори і було доволі гарненько. Але ця штука загалом, то напевно з архітектурою то більше Італію нагадує. Так, а що я тут роблю? Search for more grave. Ага, нам треба цю могилу знайти. Професор.
Inscriptions in elder speech. Salvation lies not in Dolnevde, but in our hearts.
Так, повністю з тобою згоден.
Damn, Professor's journal's long gone. Guess somebody else found out about it too. Should look around, see if I can find something else. Footprints, narrow and shallow.
Да, це все архітектура явно італійська, от прямо італійська.
Wonder where they lead. Damn it, trail breaks off. Wonder if the grave robber learned more than I did.
Your senses to look for the clues about location from the laboratory.
Professor certainly can't do much to help me with my search. Won't learn anything else here. Map Yen sent me will have to do. Also, Epitaph mentioned both Ellerin and Dolnevde, Valley of the Nine.
І де його лабораторія, бачите? Check the location of Navi on the map Jennifer sent you. І як ми це маємо зробити? Подивитись на мапу, типу треба. Псс, це явно щось не те. Десь був лист від Ян. Це книжки. Ні.
Site marked on the map's all wet now. Summer tour flows through there. Must be where the Valley of Glory once lay. Need to explore the location.
Ага, тепер мені показує щось. Тут навіть музика, якась італійсько-французька. От в Велені там, коли я грав, то там музика була більш така, якась середньовічна чиста. А тут якась вже гармошечка з'явилась. В принципі, більш цей search for the entrance to the Professor Laboratory in the flooded ruins. The Valley of the Nine. Коротше, в Італію нас повезли. Справді.
The hussey's got a waist thin as a rope, but her bum could feed a pack of hounds.
Ти колись була в Італії?
A bushel of grapes is more a burden than that steel of yours.
Got the shivers.
О, в 19-му. Прикольно. Я ніколи. Та я, в принципі, за кордоном насправді дуже мало бував.
What's going on there?
Напевно, дуже гарні місця, але напевно жаркі, що капець.
You, hey, with the blades on your back. Help us! Monsters all about.
What's going on there?
Ну, ти нормально мене. Хо-хо-хо. Вигріб по жорсткому. Ще й кров втрата. Чи це отрута? Відбіг. Якісь потужні. Не бачу ж ні чорта. Ай-яй-яй, так б'є хорошо хвостом. Це ти є.
Gotta blow this up if I want to get rid of the Endrigas.
Так, ну, це був непростий прям бій. Я б це мені щось більше в Грецію. Я не знаю чого. Може в мене стереотип сформувався щодо Італії, що там якась напівмафіозна країна.
I... Thank you.
I'll down a whole bottle in toast to your deeds. May good health never leave you, Witcher.
По дорозі, коротше, помогли чувачкам. То я б це, якщо обирати південні якісь країни, то їхав би, може, реально в Грецію, мені щось хочеться. Ну, бо я читав в свій час Джеральда Дарла, оце. Про острів Корфу. І, в принципі, острова і море — це прям якась мечта побувати. Але, в принципі, Італія ж підходить теж під це. Я згоден повністю. Воно на Грецію не схоже взагалі. Мені здається, в Греції зовсім інші кольори. Там от, то, що я пам'ятаю, з містом навпаки блакитний якийсь часто. Навряд чи. Це от, з точки зору архітектури, це чиста Італія. Ти абсолютно права тут. Так, біло-блакитне. Оце я теж пам'ятаю, що там якісь ці їхні храми з біло-блакитними цими дахами. Так. Що за місце? Ентранс куди? Печеру? Прикольно. Але вони реально зробили дуже-дуже південну локацію у всьому. Ага, нам наліво треба, направду. Хоча нам так, в принципі, теж норм. Зараз ще хтось на мене навалиться, як завжди. Куди я біжу? Прямо і зараз буде наліво. І от наліво ми і повертаємо. До моря. Йдемо купатись. Мені тепер аж дивно, що буде в Hearts of Stone. Тут таку південну локацію зробили, там буде північна навпаки. Будемо по якійсь тундрі шастать. Ведмідь. Прозорі води. Майже як в Середземному морі. Тут будуть коралові рифи? Нічого собі, що тут під водою. Не булькай біля мене. Ага, прямо в мене. Пливе. Випливемо, подихаємо чуть-чуть. Так, ми шукаємо професора лабораторію, і там має бути шмот для Вічера якийсь супер секретний, про який нам повідомила Єніфер листом. Прикольно, тут під водою ціла якась ця. Ціла будівля. Пливем. Чорт забирай. Треба ключ якийсь. Крон то багато, але ключа нема. Може він десь тут поряд? Мені здається, я ще трошки відійшов від сена. Такс, окей. Як ми сюди запливли? От сюдою, да? І там досі нам показує маркер. Ну що, пливемо туди. Пливемо туди. Search for the entrance of your suburban footprints in the Valley of the Nine. Ну я ж нікого її знайшов. Чи що ви хочете від мене? Чи це було не воно? Дивимо сюди. Ага, мене тут веде навіть. Цікаво. Цікаво, цікаво. І що тут? Ага! Портал! Я тако в шоці. Портал? Ненавиджу портали.
Grave robber must have found something in Moreau's tomb to activate the entry portal. Wonder what surprises this place has in store.
Наклейк. Глянемо, що в мене тут повіща. Якісь штанці знайшов, цікаві. Що тут? Грошва. Ще якийсь шмот непонятний. Тут всяке барахло непонятне. Що це таке? Dye remover. Ага! Тепер можна фарбувати одяг. Так, Геральт ненавидить, я вже разом за ним повторюю. Додали, коротше, в цьому DLC можливість фарбувати одяг, як часто роблять в іграх якихось, де хочуть з тебе трошки бабла збить. Ті же з Diablo, в які я це раз був грав, часто дають такі функції, типу так пофарбуй, сяк пофарбуй. Так, search the ruins.
Implanted spikes.
Офігеть.
Sick sense of humor someone's got.
Просто нафиг, супер. Search the ruins. Я збережусь. Ось тут і ось там. Оп, спокійно, Геральте. Давай, давай, давай. Спок. А пригать можна тут? Через них. Я тепер, окрім порталів, ненавиджу шипи додатково. Такс, окей. Таке враження, що я йду в правильне місце.
Liked cats.
Капець, що тут жорстко якось. Прямо бойов. Та, просто розкішні, аби вони що мене не вбивали, було б просто прекрасно. Тут, до речі, вороги відчутно сильніші, ніж були в попередній грі. Ну, але ми живі. І на тому добре. Find the way into Professor's laboratory. Коротше, треба шукати. Шершеля вход. Як же побачити його маю знайти? Щось мені не подобається ця яма. Ні, не туди, Геральте. вниз таки спуститись трошки. Що ж воно все так непросто, га? Без проблем. Без проблем, не переживай. Біжи собі. Та нічого страшного, взагалі за це не переживай. Я трошки пограю. Або можу, знаєш що, можу зберегтися. Напевно, зараз збережуся і дограємо потім разом. Так що біжи, не переживай ні за що. Це ж можна зберегти, справді. Так що біжи, гарного вечора. Потім продовжимо. Бачиш, все порішали. Так, все, тоді на зв'язочку. Пока-пока.